Good evening, all of you. Online students, is it okay video and audio? So the last explanation, sort function inside we developed some code set. First of all, we are going to testing this one. Then I'll go for the programming. Elements dot sort means array dot sort. Actual sort function performing the sorting operation, but in the string pattern. But we want to sort the data in the numeric pattern. Or number format, we want to sort the data. So for that, we are going to providing some extending operations here. First, how many times this function is executing, sir? No idea, sir. Yesterday, we know exactly how many times it is executing, but this concept, I think, no idea. Then only we are doing a small confirmation here once again. Console.log followed by, you just write something sort. So first test this one. Uh-huh. So sort function, second time it is executed 4 times only. But elements 5 available, sir. Of course, sir, elements 5 available, but executed 4 times only. Maybe sometimes more than that also it is executing. I'm just changing the values 100 comma 35 comma 7 comma suppose 20 comma 18. Values changed, sir. As per that number of executions also changing. This one we know very well clearly. This one I have no idea about that. Why 5 times only it is executing, sir? And while rearranging of the data, loop 4 times executed, sir. Within the 4 times, your data comes into proper position, sir. Then only the function is going to execute it 4 times. Maybe sometimes of 6, 7 times, 8 times also loop should be rotated for rearranging of the data in the proper order. Exact count I have no idea. But browser showing that count here, and we observed also that one. Executions count confirmed. Next, logic, sir. But generally, if I want to sort the data, array data, basically we need the two loops. Two loops compulsory, sir. Why for the sorting operations, two loops required, sir? Take every value we should be compare with the remaining all the values like this, and second one like this. So zeroth element should be compared with the first element, second element, and third element. And first element should be compared with the second element and third element. And second element should be compared with the third element. Everybody 0, 1, 2, 3 is there. Na? For this, generally one loop is going to writing. And this 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, well, for this one loop is going to writing. So basically two for loops used by the sort internally. One for loop inside, another for loop. మన arrays లో nested arrays concept two for loops we developed కదా I loop and j loop. Nested arrays. Like that, two loops they are using internally. The internal logic. What happens the sort method, sir? Sort method, while sorting of the operations, fetching the data from this array and handovers to this function. How many values it is handovering, sir? Basically, two values it is handovers. One is a of ith value, second one is a of jth value. This 0 should compare with 1. The array of 0 and this is array of 1. Mali array of 0, array of 2, array of 0, array of 3. So ith value available and you have the jth value also. The sort is supplying the two values for your expressional function that I am receiving with I and j only. I is nothing but an array of I, sir, indirectly, and j is nothing but an array of j. So two values it is supplying at a time, sir. The two values received by the my parameters 2. And inside the function what I am doing here, sir, return followed by I minus j. And ith element minus jth element. A difference available. The difference I'm returning back to my sort function. So sort sending the data to me, I am finding the difference between the two values. A difference again I hand over to sort function. Well, again sort next round it is sending the two values. I am finding the difference of two. A difference I'm hand over to sort. Sort calling your function returning the value to sort. This cycling is called as the callback I already said. What is the difference, sir? First value minus second value. The first cell suppose 10 available, second cell 5 available. I put 10 minus 5 minus 5. That minus 5 is returns to sort. What sort is doing, sir? Simple, sir. What are the value is collecting from the this function? Based on that, it changing the sorting direction. Suppose the differences comes the negative value, sir. Differences comes the any negative value, not only 5, sir, any negative value. What sort is doing now, sir? This value shifting to here and this value shifting to here. Swapping of the two numbers. Ith cell value shifting to jth cell and jth cell value shifting to ith cell. If the difference is negative. Why, sir? As per the mathematics point of view, two values when you are subtracting, the difference is positive, sir. First number big, second number small. My maths like that only. No idea, na? Huh? You more all are question mark face. When you are subtracting the two values, the difference is negative value, sir. Means first number is the small, second number is the big. When you are subtracting the two values, the difference is zero, sir. But the difference is zero, sir. Meaning is both are same. If the both numbers are same, no changes in the positions. If the value is negative value, now sort method is understanding. Oh, first is the big, second one is the small. Shuffling the logic. A shuffling logic all already developed inside the sort. We just find the difference between the two numbers and give the difference to already developed function. As per your response, I'm deciding how to sort the data. That is internal mechanism. So our functional expression, what it is doing, sir, finding the difference between the array of I element and array of j element. A difference handovers to this one. If the difference is negative value, it is sorting. Difference is positive or zero, sir, nothing is doing because data perfectly available in the positions. So this is sorting your data in ascending order like this. 20, 35, 70, 88 and 100. If I want to sort the data in descending order, sir, I write one more time this one. One more function, sir. Well, again sort followed by ij and change the value here j minus I. Second value minus first element j minus I. This is causes. Now the data is sorting in descending order. Line break missing. I minus b. I minus. So I minus j is the ascending order, j minus I is the descending order. But instead of I and j, can I take any other variables as sir? Yours as per your comfortability, sir. Based on your comfortability, your interest. IJ aithe reasonable and I prefer the IJ. If you are not interested IJ, XY also you can use. Uh, Instead of IJ, you can use XY, AB, something, something, something else. IJ, I preferred reason is A of I, A of J and easy to pronounce. That's all. Array of ith value, array of jth value. So total 5 times we developed the callback set. 5 times or 4 times? 4 times. Two for each method and two are the sort method. First time expression I developed for extending the for each method functionality. For what purpose, sir? Printing of the data. Second time I developed the expressional function, extending the functionality. This time we developed finding the biggest value. Next, third time again we developed one more expression, this time guiding the sort function. Sort they have their own logic, but how to sort they don't know, that we are giving the guidance like this. And this is also same thing. So if you write any number of examples, concept like this only, sir. Take one existing method, write your extra code. That's all. 100 programs, if you write it also, concept same only. Where we developed this expressional function location inside place of developmentation here. Huh? not good sound. That expression function where I developed inside Topia. Yesterday you attended the session. Those and absent. You attended the bolo inside sort method. Okay. Boys, pillar backside boys. Eyes working, eyes working kada. No visibility problem kada. No sight problem. Huh? After watching of the place also, you can say the answer. Even if you don't know the explanations also. Small sense. Huh? Any explanation also, huh? Huh? Why I developed and explanation required. Where I developed and is surrounding, if you watch it, it's a small common sense, we can give that answer. Huh? But is somebody that also not doing. Huh? Can you take the instead of ij, az? Already I said, sir, point. చెప్పలేదా కాదు ఇప్పుడే అడిగింది 7:31 సరే 6:31 టైం చూడు 6:31 ఇప్పుడు ఫైనల్ ఆన్సర్ వాట్ సార్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద parenthesis of other function inside the parenthesis of other function or in place of other functions parameters. Yesterday you attended a session, madam. You yesterday absent, huh? Attended. Important point. Function starting time I said కదా very important, don't absent అని. When I announce it, next day no absent అడిగాడు. Not announced అయితే they are attending him, I think. Clearly I said day before yesterday saying very important point అమ్మా అంటే yesterday Duma class. Now I'm going to redesigning the program with arrow functions, sir. Same program redesigning with arrow functions. So first go for the external functions. Syntax theoretically we already completed last session. So programming I'm going to showing. So defining arrow functions. The very first external JavaScript we are developing, sir. As per the syntax, arrow operator, bracket, document.write followed by hi, I am arrow function. Close this one. Who are attended yesterday's session? Those candidates. What is this? అప్పుడప్పుడు తాండ్రా arrow? Sure కదా? Okay, good. But we can't call this arrow function because name is not available. So take the constant my fun equals to this. Hmm. Space compulsory, yes, sir. Yeah, no, yeah, visibility purpose. Just for better visibility purpose, a space I given for easy under. So system allocating the dynamical memory for this arrow function, sir. Where it is allocated to the memory, a reference is maintained inside the my fun. Yesterday also I shown the diagram. So this is the dynamic memory block. Here your function source code is available and this is the reference variable. This maintains the location of this function. Same concept, non-primitive data types, referensive data type. This is a simple arrow function, sir. Simple arrow function without any extra activities. In arrow function, we have different flavors. In ice cream, how the variety flavors available. Arrow function also, we have the different types of flavors. One by one, I am going to showing now. Arrow function with the parameters and explicit return statement. Explicit return statement. Constant. My function name, actually it's a reference variable, sir. Add. It takes the two parameters here. Arrow operator, curly brackets, and inside that return followed by x plus y and close the function. So one more arrow function is ready. This arrow function takes the two parameters x and y and returning the sum of the two parameters. And this arrow function reference name is the add. But you said explicit return, sir. Yes, I am returning the value. I am returning the value. And any special is there, sir. Implicit return also there. Without returning yourself, value automatically returning. You don't need to write the return step, but value is returning automatically. That feature is also there in arrow functions, but not in expressional functions. Next, one more function I'm developing here, sir. Arrow function with parameters and with implicit return. Explicit return is over kada. Now implicit return I'm going to writing here. Constant product equals to parameters as it is arrow function. First original program I'm writing set return followed by x multiplied with y, this one. It's actually developmentation. And now remove these curly brackets. Possible as sir. How many steps we have here? Only one statement. The single step scenario, we can remove the curly brackets, no problem. Manaki if, for, while loops also, when you have the single line, curly brackets are not compulsory. So whenever you remove the curly bracket, automatically browser return statement activated. Implicit return is activated. You just write your formula. That's all. Just write your formula. Return is implicit. So moral, curly brackets, if you remove it, implicit return is activated. Curly brackets, if you use, you have to return value yourself. Explicit return is required. Whenever you use the curly brackets, if now value returning us have no chance at all. 100% not returns the value because curly brackets are used. If I remove the curly brackets, sir, automatically it is returning the value. Automatically it return the value. So when you remove the curly brackets, browser activating the implicit return. Next one. One more flavor. Arrow function. Lambda expression, sir. Yes, sir. Maybe. Look like as lambda expressions, but Java is a very long process. Lambda expressions, if you want to develop it, first you have to write the abstract classes, the interfaces, so compulsory, and then only. But here we can directly write that one. Arrow functions with param, the single parameter, with the implicit return statement. With implicit return statement. Is there any special sir with one parameter, sir? One statement case curly brackets not necessary. One parameter case parenthesis also not necessary. Single parameter scenario, even brackets also no need. So function name natsum, natural sum, n into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of n natural numbers. Formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. That I am going to writing. First original function I am writing. Original. This is actual, sir. Now implement the shortcut. Here how many steps, sir? Single step. So remove the curly bracket. When you remove the curly bracket, automatically remove the return statement. And this point, this one also. Next, what about this parenthesis, sir? So single parameter, parenthesis is also optional. It works, no problem. Single parameter case, parenthesis optional. Single step case, curly brackets optional. So, there one small thing, sir. Observe this line, a blue color part. It's look like it's just a small calculation, simple step or not, but it is a function. The shortest way to develop the functions is this one. It looks like it's a small piece, but it's really one big function. So total 4 arrow functions are developed here, sir, with different features. Without any feature answer, and the first one only. Now we'll test it. These all are working or not. And I saved this program with the name of arrowfuns.js. I saved this program with the name of arrowfuns.js. Then start the HTML. So first link up steps, sir. First link up statement, arrowfuns.js. Then change the heading. First, printing the function. Brackets not available, so I'm printing the function. One more time, I'm proving, sir, it's a reference variable. One more time, I'm proving it is a reference variable. You have the information here. See this. Next, start the calling. My fun. This is calling. First one is the source code. Second one is the output. This is source code and this is output. And try to call the remaining also, sir. What is next one? Add. So add of 12 comma 33. Calling. Next one. Product. So product of 20 comma 15. Calling. Next one. Nat sum. Nat sum of 10. Nat sum of 10. 4 functions I call here, sir. MyFun, add, product, and nat sum. So check the results of all 4 functions. Done. Successfully executed all the 4 functions. If secondary purpose. How to call the arrow functions names not available scenario with the reference variables. Now original concept, callbacks. So without taking the risk, yesterday's program I'm copy pasting, sir. Yesterday's and a previous example. Same code will change slowly into arrow functions. This is our yesterday's concept. Remember that. Hmm? End of the program, previous program lines I copy pasted. But already expression function is there. Kada? Now replace this one arrow function. Rewrite, sir. Rewrite this one into arrow. First, what to do? What are the changes required? I'm asking here. Remove function keyword function. Function key. Remove function అంటే ఇది. Remove function keyword. Next, arrow key. Where? After EA. After parenthesis. Remove curly brackets. And no gadamma ikkada how many steps we have? 2 steps. 2 steps and curly brackets compulsory. If you want to remove the steps, we already know that this point, so you can remove the point and maintain single line. Hmm? Arrow function. Test it. Any changes? No expression. Simply we converted into arrow function. This is as usual your output. Arrow function 5 times executed. Can you remove the parenthesis for one parameter? Sir, up to now what I explained? A parameter I explained, sir. What I explained here, sir. First example redesigning is over, sir. Next, second example. The end of the second. Finding the max value. So this is the second one. This is yesterday's program. Yesterday in the sense last concept. Here expression function we use it here. But now replace this expression with to arrow. Again, what are the change? Remove the function. Next, arrow symbol. Curly brackets compulsory. Next, we just learned the last point. Single parameter. We can remove that one, no problem. Next, third one. Sort. So this is already designed sort. Once again, remove the function. Take the arrow key. We have single line, I guess, sir. Try to implement. curly brackets, delete. Return statement, delete. This also no need, this also no need. It's a function. It's a function. Hmm. If you are interested, I think you can do one thing. iPad. The visibility purpose, line by line. No? Now we have already an idea about it. We can write like this. See? And last option. Hmm. Once again, function, arrow operator. Just remove all this part. So same concept to designed in the two patterns. Which is the shortest way, sir? And arrow functions is the shortest way. Adi. Compared to expressions, very simple, very easy to type. All these are callbacks, sir. Especially last four items are callback or not. This is callback with arrow function, callback with arrow function, callback with arrow function, callback with arrow function. Last example, all these four callbacks we developed with expressions. The actual purpose of the expressions and arrows, original advantage. A reference variable means what we developed here is second advantage, and this is don't highlight, sir. That one highlighted. That is primary, and this is the secondary. It is just starting here, sir. In coming concepts, so almost so many cases we are using this concept. Your future topics, nearly 70-80%, we are going to using expressions, arrows, expression, either first flavor or second flavor. And by using references, sometimes we are using and callbacks sometimes, but continuously using up to the last day of your batch. And the next one, the last models are functions IIF, RIEF. What is IIF? Full form. IIF full form. Immediate execution functions. Sure. అది IEF గా immediate execution అంటే IE. II immediate intermediate functions. No, no. But if you are giving time to me, I'm saying like that only. So don't take the time gap. Hmm? IIF full form. Why, sir? You need a small treatment. So you are listening to what I'm explaining? Sure, huh? Pakka. Full form of IIF, full form of IEF. You said full forms. Both. Both. One no. Second discount. Huh? By chance, what you forget the second one? Interview question asked with that name only? Chances is there, kada. What you forget the second pronunciation? Bad luck. The interview asked the question with that pronunciation only. Mark gone. 1 mark jump. We know that concept, but second pronunciation, We forget. Unnecessary 1 mark. Fire. Immediate invoking function, immediate execution function. IIF. Immediate invoking అంటే calling. IEF. Immediate egg function. Execution. That function I'm going to showing sir now. Immediate invoking, immediate execution. F stands for I function. I stands for immediate. Both names I available, both names F available. Easy to remember. You have to focus only on the middle letter. First middle letter is E. E means execution. I means invoke, invoke, calling. I, I, IE functions. So what is the special of these, sir? Actually, your previous concept to continuation, sir. But expression functions arrows is there, no? But again, expression function, arrow function, it will comes here. Why, sir? Immediate invoking, generally it happens to anonymous functions. Immediate invoking or execution meaning what, sir? Where the function developed and the same place I want to call it. Where the function defined or developed and the same place, on the same spot I want to call it. Spot dead under spot calling. For previous 3 examples observed, function developed somewhere, function calling somewhere. Developed Secunderabad, calling Hyderabad. But here concepts are, this is function, developmentation completed. Here immediately calling step is also available. Why we have to do, sir? Anonymous functions, so next line calling is not possible. But I want to develop anonymous function. I want to run the anonymous function. No reference required. No reference. Without reference, how we can call, sir? End of the anonymous function, you can attach the calling step also. Chance is there. That is nothing but an immediate invoking. When the function developmentation completed, immediately it is calling. So function developmentation completed, nothing but an function calling. February month ended means March started. That is common thing. Function developmentation ended, sir. Immediately calling that function. Even it's not waiting for next step also. On the spot it is calling. If I want to do this one, I need anonymous function compulsory. And again, your previous concept comes again with the calling different style. First develop one function expression, sir. This is function. But now this is anonymous, right? But at least reference variable is there, sir. No reference plus anonymous. So calling is possible? Not possible. But I want to call. Take this whole function into parenthesis. End of that one, write one more parenthesis. What is this, sir? This is calling. This is calling. See that, sir? Last 2 examples, reference, and I clearly pronounced it as sir. Add. This one. What is add? Reference variable. Reference variable inside what we have? Source code only. But as per technically, system substituting the whole source code in place of add. System substituting the total source code in place of add. What I am doing, sir? Directly source code I am writing here, bracket closing. But now my function storing anywhere, sir? No, I am not storing anywhere. My reference not maintained by anybody, and my function not stored anywhere also. So difference between this and this, it is permanently stored in the memory block, but it is not stored in the memory block. On the spot operation, develop, call, finish it. That's all. This one, sir, develop, call, and keep it. Keep it yourself because you have to call again and again and again. The reference variable or not? Sure, gada. Who knows? Reference variable. A reference variable inside what we have, sir? What is this one? This only or not? Huh? You know the meaning of substitution? Substitution. But this total code here it is substituting. After that, what we have? Or what I did here? Same thing only. Here system substituting. Here I design directly myself. A reference name I used. What I'm doing, sir, reference name deleted. This one directly I placed here. That is the processor. So why you are doing this type of variety things, sir? But a small advantage available, sir. The anonymous function, no memory, not storing anywhere in the system. So these functions are called as use and throw functions. Use and throw functions. Function execution completed. Where is function? Is there in memory blocker? No, if it is available in memory block, the compulsory address required, that address should be maintained by the one reference variable. Nothing is there. Create, execute, destroy. That's all. Use and throw policy. Previous all explanations are reusable, but this is not reusable function. One time uses functions. One time uses function. The function executes one time only and you will get output also one time. I don't want one time, sir. Oh, go for last example. Your last three examples, reusability. Because clearly name available, address available, any number of times you can call that functions. So two policies they're providing, sir. Reusing mode supporting and use and throw mode also supporting. Which one you are requested or you are interested, use that one. All models I'm covering, that's all. But this one is executing us, sir. Check it. Function executed and you will get the output also here. And what are the logic you want to develop here? You are interested. So the parts I'm highlighting, sir. This is function definition. A last bracket to function calling. That is function calling. If I remove this one, sir, I defined the function, but there is no calling statement. Function defined, sir. Brackets missing. Brackets missing and I'm not calling the function. So define the function, destroy the function. How it is possible, sir? Personal example. My wife generally every Sunday going to market and purchasing the vegetables. Every Sunday morning. Because weekdays I am busy, madam also busy. She's also working, I'm also working. Both busy with both works. Sunday morning going to vegetables. Market. Purchasing the vegetables and fruits. A total week, how many fruits required, how many vegetables required purchasing. Generally ladies ki ఇంత కావాలి. And after marriage generally కొంచెం సరిపోదు, ఇంత కావాలి. A grapes 1 kg 2 kg purchasing. 1 kg white green color grapes, 1 kg black color grapes, and one half dozen apples like that purchasing. If 1 week these are all completed as are and no. We are taking every day we are taking, but some quantity. End of the week what happening sir and remaining fruits getting dry also, some either spoiling also, that one purchased, neatly placing here, not touching that one, madam especially. 1 week after my cell phone, I'm taking that one and throwing into the dustbin అనమాట అది. అది నేను అది తీసుకొని వెళ్ళి డస్ట్బిన్ లో వేస్తాను అది. నాట్ చెకింగ్, షీఈ్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు చెకింగ్ దట్ ఆల్సో. ఈవెన్ ఇట్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ ఆల్సో ఇట్స్ జస్ట్ సీయింగ్ లైక్ దిస్ అంతే. నేను మై సెల్ఫ్ రియలైజింగ్ అండ్ టేకింగ్ దట్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద ఫ్రూట్స్ డ్యామేజ్డ్ అండ్ ప్లేసింగ్ ఇన్ ద డస్ట్బిన్. పర్చేస్డ్, ప్లేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద టేబుల్, 5 days after throwing into dustbin. That is the thing. Grapes maximum 5 days. Now already summer started 3-4 days. 4 days after they are getting dry also. Not better taste. 5 days after compulsory. Why you have to purchase this one and for eating and but not eat it, not taking the food and no time. Oh, half kg of 250 grams not wasting kg only. In that some completing, remaining is waste. And you get a product purchased up to expiry time, we are not touching that one. Expiry time after throwing like that. Simple thing. No, where is use? There is no use. Purchased throwing, purchased throwing. So many happens like that in vegetables and fruits. Mana expiry dates bottles throwing like this. Each one 500 rupees, 1,000 rupees, bottles cost. CSS concept. For CSS, they're purchasing some bottles, something tubes, something like 500 or 800, 1,000 rupees. Some days using, but it's getting bored, cream changing. This one trying. With this gap, trim expiry date is over, throwing out. Price is not tears. If I see the price of the tube, I'm getting the tears. In our home, what happens is we are purchasing one product, placing neatly on the shelf. When we are going to touching, sir, somewhere 1 month after, 2 months after, 3 months after. Sometimes what happens, sir, within this gap, the expiry time is also over. So purchased, throwing. Purchased, throwing. Where is using? No using. Some items it happens like that. Defined, throwing. Function defined, function throwing. Where is using of the function, sir? No using. So using nothing but an calling. That is this one. The last two brackets are the calling. If you have this one, that function is going to calling. Space required as sir. No need of the space, sir, just for your visibility purpose and understanding. This is calling, that is defining. You can write side by side, space not compulsory. Now purchased, using. This is not available. That's all. Function definition. This is function calling. Where is the calling step? Immediate and end of the function or some after some time. That is called as immediate invoking. Invoke and calling, sir. Immediate calling the function. So once your declaration completed, I'm ready to call the function. That's all. So this called as pure anonymous functions, sir, and use and throw functions. Previous all are the reusable functions. If you need reusable functions, go to your previous 3 models. If you need the use and throw concepts, go to this one. Develop, execute, destroy it. Arrow function also, can you write like this, sir? Sure, sir. Once again, arrow function. So document dot write followed by hi, I am arrow fun. And close this. Run this. Developed but not utilizing, purchased but not using, throwing like that. So again, calling step. Don't forget, sir, the whole function you have to place inside the one bracket. The grouping. So two functions on the spot defined, sir, on the spot executing, sir. Once execution completed, they're removed from the memory block also. So they're not maintaining in memory permanently. Just how much time it is executing, that much of time only it is available in the memory. Once the function execution completed, sir, they removed from the memory block. An idea purpose, one more I am writing, sir. This time parameters also I'm using. Is there any chance to pass the parameters, sir? Yes, sir. Brackets is there, kada? Pass it. Suppose x comma y arrow function once again, arrow function. And inside that, sir, document dot write followed by power value. X power y value I'm printing, sir. To find the power value. This is. And now place this total thing inside the brackets. And this is calling step. But where I have to supply the values? From calling brackets. Here we have to write the bracket. So 2 comma 7. These are the parameters. These are the parameters placed in the calling environment. And these parameters are passing to this x and y and performing the logical operations. So check it. The power value is 128. Use and throw policy concepts. One-time uses functions, all you can develop like this. If I develop in the previous model, what happens, sir? Memory wasting, sir. With a clear reference variable, you developed the function. System permanently allocating the memory for your function and it maintains the address also permanently. First time you call, result is got. Furtherly, you are never calling that function, but still function available in memory block. But unnecessary memory wastage, sir. So first think yourself, how many times you want to use this function. After getting the decision, then choose either this one or previous model. Next, one more option I'm going to introducing functions related. So what is that one, sir? Rest parameter. Parameters we used, sir. Every example I'm using parameter yesterday onwards. Now I'm going to introducing the rest parameter. Parameter, rest parameter, default parameter. Total 3 parameters available. We used only one normal parameter. Yesterday onwards, what are the parameters we are using? All these are the normal parameter, ordinary parameters. Now I'm going to introducing the second type of parameter, and rest parameter is new feature of the JavaScript. Old versions, this concept not available, sir. It's a new feature of the JavaScript. But how can recognize, sir, it's a rest parameter, normal parameter, sir? We know very well, sir. But if the last week, I think spread and we discussed, any idea? Spread, not discussed. What is the symbol? Huh? 3 dots. A lot of candidates not remember. Okay. Tomorrow our batch close. I already explained, sir. You forget all topics. Proof, huh? Today night I'll upload all topics examples in Google Drive. Sir, proof also available. Dates I'm changing. I'm changing the dates. I'm posting all. I pay. And the 10 minutes work for me. For 3-4 times I said I already explained. You will be leaving automatically. You are encouraging me like that. Arrays concept, your recent topic, the last topic. There we used the spread operator. That day I also said this operator also called as the rest operator also. Arrays aithe spread, functions aithe rest. But operator is same, dot, dot, dot. That is which type of operator? Dot, dot, dot. Binary, unary, ternary. Ternary కదా అంటే 3 dots available కదా ternary. 3 dots అంటే ternary కదా సార్. 3 dots. Ternary, binary, unary. Unary, sure? Remember. Very good. बोलो जी. Unary. Pakka. So 3 dots. Now it is called as the rest operator and it is used along with the parameters. So your parameter before if you have the 3 dots, sir, that is called as the rest parameter. It's a new feature of the JavaScript, sir. Remember that one. First I'm starting some code. After the code, I'll explain the remaining information about that. Constant, sum, functional expression. Don't copy this program, sir, because I'm modifying the code. X comma Y. And inside that return followed by X plus Y. And close this. Function ready, sir. Finding the sum of two numbers, right? I'm calling that function also, see that. So document dot write followed by sum of 10 comma 20. Now this data sending to here, finding the sum and returning into the same place. It's working perfectly, no problem. Next one will get the problem. Sum of 1 comma 2 comma 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So now also data sending. Now also data sending to this one. But how many parameters are there? 2 parameters. Your first value received by the X, second value received by the Y. Remaining data, waste. So we'll get the result of first 2 parameters only. It is the result of the first 2 parameters only. Excess parameters useless. That is my problem. What is my expectation, sir? How many values I am supplying? Those all values sum I required. Not 2, not 3, not 1. 100 values if I supplied, 100 values I need. Sum. 1000 values if I supplied, I need the 1000 values sum. So possible, sir. These are the ordinary parameters. What is the capacity of each X and Y, sir? One value. X can store one value. Y also can store one value. Normal variables. Special. Just normal variables. Now remove these normal variables, sir. Dot, 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 n. Now n is also parameter. N is also parameter. What is the capacity, sir? Single value. This normal parameter I'm converting into rest parameter. So dot, dot, dot n is called as the rest parameter. But what is the special of this, sir? This rest parameter can handle n number of values. This rest parameter can handle n number of values. That is the thing. How it is handling that n number of values, sir? They uses internally arrays. They uses internally arrays. But that is an array parameter internally. But one array parameter, how many values it can send? Array, sir, how many values we can send? N number of values we can send. Simple. Hmm. So, but when you define the n like this, x plus y, no chance. Then how can I add the values of n? N inside, n number of values available. But now we want to find the sum of that all n values. What to do? Huh? Directly n plus, huh? N plus? No. So use your recent topic callback for each method. What for each doing? For each method, what it is doing? Fetching the data, kada? How many available? That number of. Supply the for each on n. For each is extracting the data one by one from the n. And you can develop the code for finding the sum. ATM example. Let total equals to 0. N dot for each. So as per my yesterday's explanation, it is extracting the values one by one and substituting here. And there you must be ready to catch the value. Hmm. 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 So we have to write some code together. Two options available, expressions and arrows. Which is your flexible, follow that one, your interest. You can write arrow or you can write expression. Arrow, expression. Huh? Arrow. So arrow, single parameter, E, arrow operator. Total plus equals to E. That's all. Shortcut, sir. It is fetching the data, handovers to E. This is functional, not step function. Remember that. And this is the body of the function. What are the value you received? E, that is adding to total. What is previous total, sir? 0 plus the first element. 0 plus first extracted element. The resultant value overrides in the total only. Next, for each method extracting the second element, again handovers to the E. Previous total plus second element. Return, sir. No need to return, sir, because result I'm storing into the total. After completion of the total for each method, then you can return. So here we have to return the TOT. Now it will work, sir. Check it. The first answer is 30. Second answer is 45. Correct, sir. 10, 20. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9, 45. Correct. If I want to add the more values, sir, try 55, 66, 78, 92. ఎక్కడ పోయింది ఇది 45 కదా 55 66 68 ఇది 78 78 plus 13 91 correct. Program not completed, sir. But generally while sending off this data by the user, maybe they send the wrong data, sir. Middle of this data, they have any other values, strings or booleans or something, you will get the problem, sir. See that. Suppose I'm sending some 5 comma, some 20 comma, ram comma, 10 comma, 55 comma row. What happens, sir? First two values are successfully adding. 5 plus 20, 25. Actually 0 plus 5, 5, 5 plus 20, 25. Because addition started with 0. 0 plus first extracted 5. Next 5 plus 20, 25. Next 25 plus RAM, 25 RAM. String adamma. Concatenation is going on. 25 RAM plus 10. 25 RAM 10. 25 RAM 10 plus 55. The pronunciation problem, amma. Directly I'll show the output. The first one perfect. Remaining all are concatenation. Why the sudden's changing, sir? And middle other data is there, that is the problem. But what is my requirement, sir? And by chance any unwanted data found like this, sir? You are going to taking some food, sir. Small stone is visible in the rice. What you are doing? Huh? Your teeth is very strong. I think you can do like that. No, sir, and then remaining continue. So any unwanted item found in the rice, just you'll simply throw it and continue the remaining part as it is. Leave. This is also one small stone. Then what to do, sir? Throw it. How to throw it, sir? Code extending, sir. Here now. That only I said don't copy because modifications are coming and now you can copy a final code. The data extracted, sir, here. Data extracted, that extracted data available in the E. So take the curly bracket because a couple of steps are coming. Take the curly bracket. Before adding the value, check it, is it number or not? We are blindly adding the value. Blindly. What available we are not seeing. Add it, add it, add it, add it. No. Check it, is it number? Yes, sir. Then add it. It is not number, sir. No, throw it. Any idea, na? How can check it's a number or not? If you answer this question, super. How can check is it number or not? When already answer. Offline candidates. E is a variable or as well as the parameter. The parameter number or string something I have to check. For that we discussed a small keyword in the long back data types concept. Huh? If else. If else compulsory, but if else inside we have to use one special keyword. Type of. Sure? Okay. First online answer together, we'll see. ASCII codes. As ASCII code in a word, I never use it in JavaScript here. First to Vijay said, next to Chaitanya, next to Bikash, next to Mohan. That's all. Next to offline candidates. Wasteful, sir. We have to use the type of keywords. At least somebody remember. Very good, Amma. Long back explanation together. Variables and almost 25 days back explanation and good, I think. Starting topic of your JavaScript. Oh, topic completed and seeing. మేడం అయితే సింగ్ ఓ కంప్లీటెడ్ సార్ టాపిక్. if if inside type of e, the type of keyword is returns the data type of your variable. Primitive data types, non-primitive data types discussion scenario, quotations available string, quotations not available numbers, and we'll discuss something. Really, what is the proof, sir? It's a number or string, and that case we use the type of. So it is returns the data type of your E, sir, equals to number with quotations compulsory. Mm. And the data type of the E is number, then only add. Otherwise, skip it. Mm. Now see, sir. What is the answer? 90. So how it is 90, sir? 5 plus 20, 25, plus 5, 35, plus 55, 90. If any wrong data you given, that all wrong data filtered, remaining data it is finding the sum. Conclusion, sir. What is the use of rest parameter? Huh? What is the use of this parameter? Finding the sum. Finding the sum of the function here, not rest parameter. To handle the n number of parameters. A rest parameter can store the n number of values. So if you want to receive the data without any limit, then prefer the rest parameter. Hmm? So Java candidates, you are calling this as a VARGs. VARGs. ARGS. And a variable length argument. Shortcut to VARGs. What is the use of rest parameter? Huh? Adding a. They can manage or they can maintain the n number of values. That n number of values, we can do some logical operations like this. A normal parameter capacity only one value, sir, but a rest parameter capacity n number of values. Any data type we can store. Already we supplied strings supplied, number supplied, and even booleans also supplied. All data types allows no problem. Yesterday, no, day before yesterday, no, while discussing of parameters, I said, sir, when you want to handle the number of parameters, don't use A comma, B comma, C comma, D comma. That is not correct process. Shortcut is this one. Next and the last point in the functions, sir. It is also new feature only. The remaining points I'm not saying, sir, because we know already dot operator. Pronunciation different, the concept same. Unary operator, you must be use only the left side only. Right side we should not use. In arrays, we already raised these points. We already know, I'm not focusing on that one. Lastly, one small guideline, sir. Can I use the multiple rest parameters, sir? Don't use it. Not accepted. One function allows only one rest parameter. These all details neatly available in our document of the functions. Today I'll upload that functions document also. How many allowed, every point detail available, just watch that one. One function allows only one rest parameter. Why, sir? Sir, what is the capacity of this one? N. When it is filling first, then what is the use of M? First parameter capacity or fulfilling under data fully storing in N. You have to supply at least 2 to 3 lakhs of values. You are supplying 10 or 20 only. 10 or 9 values we supplied. But whenever the N capacity is completed, then only the data goes to M. When N is fulfilling their capacity, No, but what is the use of the second one? No use. So don't use that one. One function or one method allows only one rest parameter only. More than one rest parameter, first useless, sir. Useless. Because without filling the total capacity of the n, no, the data never goes to the second one. When this first n is completing, sir, and God only knows that one. But another rest parameter is waiting at. What is the use? Next and the last option, sir. It is also the new feature of the function, sir. Default parameters. Default parameters. Here also first I'm writing one function. Constant add equals to just for change arrow function I'm using. No special, just like that. Both we want to get the practice. A comma B comma C arrow. Inside that one, return followed by A plus B plus C. My explanations, if you really remember, you can use this, remove the brackets, and you can also remove the return statement. No objections. 1 hour back explanations, if you remembered, curly brackets we can delete, return step also we can delete. Can I delete? Uh, Function ready. Finding the sum of A plus B plus C. What is the problem, sir? Coming to that only. So this is my problem. I called the function 4 times, sir. The function I called the 4 times. In that 4 times, the first one is perfect. Remaining all are missing something. Remaining 3 calls are missing something. First call is perfect call. Because how many they're waiting? 3. How many I am sending here? 3. So these 3 values, 3 receiving and returning the result properly. But second calls are waiting 3, but I'm not passing anything. But what is the value of ABC? It is second call, sir. Call received. What is the value of ABC now? Huh? Null. Huh? Undefined. Yes. Undefined is right answer. The value of ABC is undefined. Now, but what is this one? Undefined plus undefined plus undefined. Result? Huh? Nan. You said a nan? No. Undefined plus undefined nan, sir. Two undefined, how can I add it, sir? Rama plus Rao ante Ramarao. Undefined plus undefined the keyword. What is the answer? Full form? Huh? Not a? Sure, huh? బతికిపోయారు. Next, third call. Two values I am supplying. First value, second value. Third value missing. I would substitute the 12 plus 55 plus undefined. What is the answer? Nano. Fire. Jumbo. Next, last call, sir. 5. No B, no C. Calculation, sir. 5 plus undefined plus undefined. Answer is So 5 plus undefined, 9. So 5 out of the 4 calls, the first call is the correct and remaining calls correct, but answers are not getting properly. So now we can also check once. These are the answer. What is my intention, sir? And I want to stop this nonce. I want to stop this nonce. Why the nan is coming? Why nonce showing? Because system is using undefined. If you are able to stop that undefined, sir, automatically nan stops. If you stop the undefined, automatically nan is going to stopping. How to stop the nan, sir? Or sorry, how to stop the undefined, sir? Undefined, if you stop, nan stopping automatically. Interlinking. But the problem is how to stop the undefined. How to prevent the undefined. Simple. Drop a undefined. Don't come on simple message. Simple. Drop the message in WhatsApp. Undefined. Don't come to home. Simple. 0, 0, 0. But what is the default value of ABC? Default value. Before this, what is the default value? Sound not good. Yeah, energy no na. ఆగలేతుందా? వినే వాళ్ళకి ఆకలిస్తే మరి చెప్పే వాళ్ళకి ఎట్లా? This is 6th class. This is 6th class today. Morning 7:15, first class. It is 6th class. Any difference in the energy? Any low? No, kada? Morning 7:15, batting started. Now batting continuing. 6th batch today. I think I'm explaining. You are just sitting. Yeah. So the default value of every parameter is undefined, undefined. Default value of every variable is also undefined in JavaScript. Those undefineds I'm overwriting with my zeros. Now what is the call, sir? First call, no problem. Got to leave it, sir. Take the second call. My first value goes to A, second value goes to B. C, no value. A value of A, 12. Value of B is 55. And what is value of C, sir? 0. So 12 plus 55 plus 0. No undefined and no nans. Similarly, next one also, sir. First call is goes to this one. No B, no C. They have already their own values. 5 plus 0 plus 0. Answer is 5. And this one, sir, nothing. 0 plus 0 plus 0. So initializing the parameters is called as default value. We know already variable initialization. We know already array initialization, sir. Now this is the parameter initialization. Initializing the parameters with some value. It's nothing but an default value. Parameter initializations. With which value, sir? Your interest. 0 not compulsory. In place of 0, you can take any value that's suitable to your logic. My logic suitable 0, sir. Some other cases 1 required. Some other cases blank required. I think your code deciding that one. But always 0 is not correct. But instead of add, I developed the product, sir. If you use the zeros, what happens? Final answer is 0. But in this case, you must use 1. A is 1, B is 1, and C is also 1. Then you will get the perfectly product. Now refresh. This is answer. First to 10 plus 20 plus 30. 20 and మళ్ళీ again. Okay. 10 plus 20 plus 30. Second, I didn't pass any data. So 0. Next one 12 plus 55. Next one only 5. That is working perfectly. So we can set the default values to parameters, sir, or we can initialize the parameters. It is also the new feature of the JavaScript. Hmm? Hmm. Reminding of the functions over, sir. Tomorrow we'll start another new concept. Thank you all. Any questions, online candidates?